Hi, I'm Jody, Purple on 3. Welcome to my channel. We are live on location here in Lake George, New York, and I have a very special guest here today. This is Spyder Richard.
Salut tout le monde. Bonjour.
Oh my goodness, where are you from?
I'm from La Prairie, Quebec.
We were just discussing on the way here how I say La Prairie.
La Prairie.
Okay, that's beautiful. The French language is spectacular.
Why, thank you.
Richard rode from
La Prairie.
here to Lake George to meet Tommy G and me. We just had
The Tommy G.
Oh, the Tommy G.
Yeah.
You're right. There's only one, that's for sure. PSP TommyG. We had a lovely brunch, and now we rode down here to the lake, and we're gonna go riding here in a little bit. But I wanted you all to meet Richard. He has a 2022, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Sea to Sky, but I'm gonna let him tell you a little bit about it and show it to us.
Well, the story behind the 2022 Sea to Sky was that when I went to the dealer in 2021, they didn't have any Spyders left. They were such in demand after the pandemic that they were completely out of stock, so I had to actually sign a contract. Now, the actual one that I wanted was the RT Limited Petrol Blue Metallic, but I wanted the chrome finish on it. And would you know it, for 2022, for some mystical reason, Can-Am BRP decided not to offer the chrome finish with the blue. So the gentleman said, well, for the 2022 model, the Sea to Sky comes in what's called Mystery Blue.
Ooh.
I said, oh, that sounds nice. Does it come with a chrome finish? He says, it's not actually chrome, it's more like platinum. I said, sold. And that's the story by my getting the 2022 RT Sea to Sky, and it's been fantastic ever since then.
And how many miles did you ride that first season?
Well, I had told the sales representative, I said, well, I'm probably going to do 2,500, maybe 3,000 miles in the first season. Well, Purple on 3, I ended up doing 3 times as much. Close to 8,000 miles.
That's awesome.
That very first riding season. You have to remember, in Quebec, riding season goes from mid-March to December 1st, because outside of that, the law requires you to have snow tires, and they don't make snow tires for Spyders.
This is Richard's very first motorcycle. He never rode a two-wheeled motorcycle.
Nope.
But he had the desire to ride the Can-Am Spyder, and he is in love with it.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Don't tell my wife.
What mods have you done to your Spyder?
Very first thing that I was, after doing all my research on les internet, as we say in French, was to put the grills, the front protective grills in front of the radiators, which really help protecting all sorts of debris from going in there.
Right.
I once hit a small bird.
Oh my.
But it protected from any damage to the radiator, which are behind here. Also, I added the Baja Ron Sway Bar, which greatly improves the riding to my personal taste. I wasn't comfortable with since I've, like you said, I had never ridden a motorcycle before. And after a couple of months, I decided to spend and buy the Baja Ron Sway Bar, and it's greatly improved the stability of the riding, makes me feel more secure. The other option I got when I ordered the bike was the optional windshield, which you can open and keep the vents open or closed,
very nice. Okay.
depending on the day that you ride.
Right.
And the reason why I liked it is it's a little wider and it's a little higher. Because on the stock windshield, it would always get right in the middle of my eyesight.
Yes.
So I was bopping up and down riding the Spyder, and it kind of looked goofy.
How is this for your wife when she rides up with you? How is that for wind for her? Does this send the wind over her head?
Just about.
Just about.
Just
Okay.
about. I'm the windshield.
You're the windshield. Sometimes you're the windshield, and sometimes you're the bug.
There you go.
You have named your Spyder. Tell us about this.
Well, it came from, again, watching YouTube channels such as Purple on 3 and other channels, that I'm finding out that the joy is in the journey. It's a discovery. And since I'm a big Star Trek fan, I decided to name my Spyder Discovery, after the ship and the show,
love it.
the Star Trek show. Ordered this sticker from a shop on Etsy, and lately I ordered the emblem from a gentleman in Ontario, and I was able to replace the BRP symbol with the Starfleet symbol there to show my appreciation of Star Trek, because I'm a real Star Trek fan.
And then you still have your BRP symbol
And I
there.
still have my BRP symbol
that looks
there.
Great.
And I also added a personalized plate, which in Quebec, you're only allowed so many letters on your plate. So I couldn't actually spell the word properly, Discovery, so I had to sort of make it phonetically, and there you have it.
So you have 7 to work with.
So you're allowed 7. You can combine 6 letters and a number, 1 number and 6 letters, or you can put just numbers or just letters, but only up to 7.
Tell us about this. This is neat.
Yes.
Especially when the sun shines through it.
Yes. Well, the group that I'm part of, the Club de Spyder Rive Sud de Montréal, has a sponsor that does metalwork, chrome work and all that, and sells all sorts of accessories, including these plate holders. And he made these plate holders for our club, and I purchased a plate holder because I thought it was really nice, especially with the sun out.
Oh yeah.
A nice added feature there.
When the sun is out, you can see
Yeah, the shadow goes through and
right
it shows
there.
the spider on the
Cool.
mud guard that's there at the bottom.
Is there anything else that you've added to it?
Just a bottle holder, because that's all I want. I don't want any distractions. I don't want to see my cell phone. I don't want to be reached. Although I'm Bluetooth in the helmet, so if I get an emergency call, I can take the call off. I see too many people with their cell phones there, and I'm going,
It's a
no.
distraction, yes.
And so many people I've read that don't like the BRP Go app. And for me, it works like a charm. I just followed the instructions. There's a YouTube video out on the Can-Am channel to try to hook it up.
Okay.
And I hooked it up, and I used one of the GPS software, Cygic, or Cygic, depending on how you want to pronounce it. And it works great because it shows up right on the dash, and I don't have to worry about it. I get the instructions in my headset,
Awesome.
and off we go. And it's not a distraction. That's the main important thing for me. Security above all else when you ride.
Right.
Proper equipment. That's from watching Coach Bob.
Yes. Well, thank you, Richard. Is there anything else that you would like to share with us about Discovery?
Just the fact that riding brings so much fun and so much joy in meeting other people. Like John and Miriam once said on their channel, it's a conversation starter. And it's great to meet up. It's great to discover and make new friends, new pen pals.
Absolutely, yeah.
And
we're pen pals. Like, we
yes,
write back and forth.
actual letters.
Letters, you know,
Yes.
with a pen and paper. Yeah.
But it's great to go out with a group and great to meet new people and discover a whole new world, so to speak, that you don't see when you're driving your car or your SUV.
Nope.
It gives you such a different perspective.
It does. It makes you, I think it makes you a different person, too.
Yes, it
like,
does.
Makes you just more accessible.
Yeah.
But one more thing.
Yes.
This is called USS Discovery.
Yes, it
And Discovery is in the future, since this
Yes.
is Starfleet. So what are the future plans for Discovery and you?
Oh, there are quite a few trips that are being planned with my wife, who this is her first riding season now. So we're going to do these little escapades, as we say in French, little 2-3 days excursions. There's going to be another trip to New Brunswick to go see my brother out in New Brunswick. That I do solo. That's one of those things that time for me to get some wind therapy.
Yes.
Because it really does exist, wind therapy.
Oh, yes, it does.
And that's what it looks like, and hopefully meet more interesting people like Jody and the Tommy G, of course.
But we hope
Yes.
to meet your lovely wife, Lisa.
That will happen.
We can
for
meet
sure.
halfway, you know,
For sure.
once we maybe get home. So Richard has taught me a little bit of French here today, and I'm going to practice.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming to Lake George from La Prairie.
Very well. C'est très bien. Bravo.
Très bien, I know that one.
Oui, oui. C'est bien prononcé.
Oui, oui. Je m'appelle,
Oui. Je m'appelle Jody.
or Purple on 3.
Purple on 3, oui.
How do you say that in French?
Purple on 3.
Oh.
C'est une marque de commerce. It's like a trademark. That's your brand.
That's me. Okay. Well, here is my newest sticker.
Awesome.
And the sun went in, so
Super.
now you can't see it sparkling. It's glitter.
Super.
It's glitter, guys. Maybe the sun will come back out.
Woohoo!
We thank you for taking the time to
C'est moi qui te
come and meet
remercie.
us.
Thank you so much. Merci TommyG pour la caméra.
Yes, he's a very good cameraman. Well, thank you again for coming.
My pleasure. It was
And
great meeting you.
We're going to go riding now.
Yes, we are.
We're going to go on a ride. So that's awesome. Woohoo.
We can all ride. We can all ride.
We can all ride. Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Remember, begin each and every day with gratitude.
Commencez chaque journée avec de la gratitude.
I love that. Bye for now.
Salut!
It was absolutely wonderful to meet up with Spyder Richard in Lake George, New York. TommyG and I were blessed to ride with Spyder Richard from Lake George, New York to Ticonderoga, New York. State Highway 9N North offers scenic views of Lake George and even a few fun twisties. We parted ways in Ticonderoga with Spyder Richard. TommyG and I made our own discovery almost immediately after saying goodbye to Spyder Richard.
Call it that.
Spyder Richard, this is
God.
for you. Star Trek Original Series Set Tour. Oh my goodness.
My God.
The Star Trek Original Series set tour is located in historic downtown Ticonderoga, New York. The original series was filmed at Desilu Studio from 1966 to 1969. The original sets have been recreated and are permanently housed in Ticonderoga. We will have to make it a point to meet up with Spyder Richard and Mrs. Spyder Richard someday, so that Discovery can be photographed there. Thanks so much for watching. For more Spyder content, please consider subscribing to my channel. And thank you again, Spyder Richard, for sharing your Can-Am Spyder story.